Hello, 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 Mwambaji. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Myself, I'm doing good. I'm fantastic. Fantastic. Whew, today I had such a good day. Such a fantastic day, actually. Coupled with lessons. And of course, like I usually do every day, I come here and tell you the lesson that I learned because every day is a lesson. My name is Vanessa, W.O., and I am a powerhouse. Yeah. I am a digital strategist. Yeah. I'm building my digital agency, digital empire. While I do it, I'm traveling town to town, settling in places, learning people, hustling there as I build up my memoir. It's been interesting. I've been doing this since last year. Last year? 2023. Yeah. And so far, so good. I've been able to live with people who are different than me, hustle with them, become one with them. I've learned more of Kikuyu. I've learned more songs, more of the language, more of the rituals and general culture of Kikuyu people. I am a Kikuyu and a Luo. Kikuyu by birth and Luo by naturalization. I love that fact about me. It's amazing. So yeah, my life is made up of hustle, growing up to be the best version of myself, evolving daily, meeting new people daily and old people daily, um, building my empire, striving to become the best version of myself that I can be. And this time I am so fucking serious about it. I'd rather kill than let myself down this time. This time it's personal. I am so uh, focused. Yeah, I'm so focused on being the best version I can be of myself. So today was one of those win days and also lessons day. So today I woke up very early. I prepared myself nicely because discipline, consistency, and commitment, hard work, and grit, courage are some of the things that I am very keen on this time round of my life, in my life. Yeah. So yesterday I was very keen on ensuring that I cleared the Sunday well because I rested and I cleaned up. So by the time I was sleeping, I ensured that everything for Monday was done. Like I didn't want to go to the market today because I sell food. I didn't want to have to wake up and go to the market because it usually takes a lot of time and takes time that I should be cooking and preparing myself so that I go sell food and talking to my customers. So yeah, so it was good doing that. I've come to realize that if you want Wednesday to go well, do Sunday good. This is something that I didn't know back in the days when I was in high school. I was usually like, why are we being told to wake up early, all this preparation? I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. So now I'm learning that I have to be very proactive in the way that I do my life so that by the day that I want to do whatever I want to do, I am ready. I stay ready so that I don't have to get ready. And I'm loving this side of me. I'm loving that I wake up early nowadays to a day that is planned out already. There was a time in my life where I didn't have any plans. Like, a day would happen and I'm like, oh shit, what am I going to do? And now that I am the kind of person who wakes up knowing exactly what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, at what time I'm supposed to do it, I'm feeling freer. I have more time. Wow. That is big, that is huge. I didn't usually have time. I used to find that I don't have time. While other people are so tuliad, used to be rushing. Rush. And now I'm not rushing. So you underestimate how beautiful a slow day is. But now I know. So I woke up very early. I'd already prepared. So today the work was minimal. And I cooked early. By at least 11:30 everything was done and I left to deliver. And my clients today were also very supportive, so they called in early. I texted them, they called in and made their orders early. So by the time 2 reached, I was done. Actually, not even 2, 1:47, I was done. I was so proud of myself. I was happy. I had one last plate at around 1:30 and I was struggling to get rid of it. I was going door to door because it was extra and I didn't have somebody to get it. So I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? But so I went to somebody, I talked to her, and she was very dismissive. And she was like, I'm gonna take your number, I'm gonna call you when I want to order. But she didn't mean it. I doubt she'll be calling me. But as I was just going down the stairs, dejected and feeling like, oh shit, somebody else called me and they were like, I just heard your voice. Are you in our apartments? And I'm like, yeah. Thank God for my voice. So they were like, yo, bring me food. And that was my last plate. So I felt so good. By 1:47 I was done. I felt so magnetic. I felt good. I'd cooked some good food. I delivered it well. Now, the dark side. I got conned. I got conned. Oh, now I know better. I will not forget that. Now I've made the mistake. I know the lesson I've learned. I met somebody as I was leaving and I asked them to help me. A boy. Hey, short boys have problems. Short boys are mean. Short boys are just bad. Just leave them. So, how did that guy get my number? Okay, that's an aside. So, I asked him to help me carry and was like, okay, fine. And as we are going, I'm telling him, he's like, oh yeah, you're selling food? I'm like, yeah, I'm selling food. And he's like, I was also going for food, but, um, but I could get your food. I'm like, oh sure. He's like, but I don't have money. I know I should have seen this coming. But he tells me he lives us right next to my hostel. So I'm like, it's okay. He's a comrade. I can just go get it, right? Wrong. And also at that point, I was very vulnerable. At that point, I'm usually vulnerable, I guess, because, you don't know if they're going to buy, if people are going to retract their orders. Oh, my Lord. So, and he's helping me and we are talking and he took me to the hostel that I was supposed to deliver. And I was like, oh, shit. So he's like, yo, just take my number. I take his number. I called and it was off, so I know. The red flag I ignored. So he's like, don't worry, it's just that my hostel doesn't have net, so sometimes it's my phone says it's off because of the network. And at that time I'm like, makes sense. I know I feel foolish for believing in that, but at that point I was not thinking of that. But now I'll be thinking about it. I've learned the lesson, okay? So, we said goodbye. I gave him my food with my dish, and I'm like, yo, I need the dish. in the evening. So I'm like, yeah, just come to my hostel. Just call me when you get to my hostel and I'll give you everything. I'm like, wow. So at a certain point as I'm selling, I get a text from him, you attempted to call me. I'm like, maybe he's gonna pay me. By the time I'm done, he is not paid yet. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to his hostel, to the number he told me, to the door, to the room number he told me. Oops. I know those guys, they bought stuff from me. But it's not him. Did I feel foolish? Very. Have I learned my lesson? Very. So I lost my food, money, and my dish. Second person. Yani leo ilikuwa tu hiyo siku ya kufunzwa. Met him when I was just delivering to my, to my client. My first customer was already the second customer mwenye alikuwa sha order wa kwanza, so I was in a rush. He's like, yo, just sell to me. I'm like, okay, fine. And he tells me he lives in my hostel. Like, I just live near him. Like, where? And he says the name of my apartment. And I'm like, I live there. I know. And how did it? I just moved in, so I don't think him, or maybe he did. I don't know. Oh shit! Don't underestimate men. What? So he's like, yo, since we live in the same hostel, I just bring it. And I'm like, sure. Have any of them brought my dishes? No, but at least he had paid. So it's just the dish. So it set me back. Now I have to work and regain that. Does it feel good? No, of course not. I feel like a fucking piece of shit. But now I know. Now I've learned my lesson. I won't be doing that again. Apart from that, everything else was okay. Everything worked. Tomorrow I'm trying something new, a new meal. I've never cooked ugali, so it's like, oh shit. I even know how much skuma wiki to get. So I'm like, is this enough? And then I went and did a premium maize flour. I think I was wrong to do that. I should have just gotten just normal, but we'll see. We'll see. I think as I'm introducing this menu, it has to be top notch. I don't know. I've never cooked ugali for more than 8 people. No, more than 6 people. So cooking for 15 people is gonna be a stretch. But we'll just have to do it. Whoa. It's such an experience. I haven't experienced this kind of life before. Even when I left home, I was in school. I have never gotten away from home and just gone to explore somewhere on my own. Even when I left before, it was just there in Nairobi, just near an hour distance. But I've never lived so far from my people. I've never been with strangers like this, a place where I don't know anyone. Sometimes I feel lonely. Like today, at a certain point, I was just walking and people are walking together and I'm walking alone. I'm so used to walking alone. And at a certain point, I stopped and I'm like, oh shit, I'm so lonely. I have no one. I have no one. It's lonely, it's lonely, it's lonely. But I also know that loneliness is a human condition. We talked with my mom about this when I was reading 100 Years of Solitude. So she was there and I kept on telling her exactly what I was reading and she was telling me, these things are just normal. This is the human condition, that we are lonely. All of us are lonely. And I didn't want to hear that because it just felt so pathetic. But also it's true that we're just lonely. At the end of the day, we are alone. But in a place where people are coupling up, it's a university, people are coupling up, people are in groups, in herds, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm just alone. I have no lover to come back to in the house, which I appreciate because, I don't think I want to share my house with anybody. I prefer it like this. But I think I'm going to look for some friends to hang out with and catch up, because it's not good for me to be so alone. I talk to people 24/7, during the day I'm talking to people, but there's also that human touch that I need. Yeah. maybe I just need some boss babes. Because whenever I talk to like the people around me, I never feel like they understand me. I feel like I need some boss babes around me. People who are going through the same kind of things that I'm going through, trying to build their empires, struggling because bado ijafika, I want that. So I don't know, if you're watching this and you feel like we can vibe, we can be texting, we can be DMing each other, because that's what I want right now. To find like-minded ladies who, are building their empires and also hustling and building, learning about business and, interacting with people, just living the life. Challenges that I go through every day. Matusi tu. Yani sometimes vijana tu hawa wafupi, vijana hawana self esteem, vijana wanakuanga sijui wameruka vichwa ndo nini. Matusi tu. Me, I'm going to do my business. I'm going to the market. Una matako kwenda huko, kwani unafikiria tuwezi kuongeleshwa na wasichana wengine? Simuongeleshe basi. Sio mimi sitaki kuongeleshwa, mimi niko poa. Simuongeleshe hao. Is it so bad for a woman to just exist? To just exist, to exist tu. Tuishi. Mimi niende sokoni nirudi. Niishi tu maisha yangu bila kutusiwa. Mbona hatusiwa? Yani matusi kutoka penye, the moment I step out of my door hadi penye nitaenda, nikirudi matusi kutoka kwa wanaume. Vijana, tuwaite vijana hapana, wengine pia ni sijui wanaitangwa wanaume pia. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But I think it's also life. So this is the life of a woman. We didn't know this. Back then when we were fighting for women's rights and saying men should change and, stop disturbing us, stop catcalling us. We didn't know just who these people are. I couldn't have fathomed this. I couldn't have expected this. It's unbelievable that this exists. This happens. It's unbelievable that this is the life. This is it. What to do? I'm just praying that with time, when I've built and my empire is standing and I'm stable, that I don't have to live around. Because I also know that when you live around rich people, they mind their own business. You don't have to hang around. Because ni nani hawa wananitusi, vijana wenye hawafanyangi chochote na maisha yao. If they were busy, they wouldn't have time to, but hata wakuwe busy, bado watapata time ya kushika matako. But at least it can reduce maybe by at least half, maybe, I don't know. Maybe nikiishi kwa apartment yangu in Westlands, sitakuwa nakutana na watu wa boda, sitakuwa nakutana na hawa vijana wenye hakuna kitu yenye wanafanyanga na maisha yao. I'll just maybe have my own car. Sasa itakuwa matusi ya makanga kwa barabara. Or maybe I'll have, like, I don't know, when will that be? When I have my own apartment somewhere very nice. So everybody's busy doing their own thing. I have a couple of girlfriends that I hang out with. Wasichana wenye tuko like-minded. Yeah. Maybe I have a chauffeur. Tuna driving hizi area poa za Nairobi zenye hakunanga boda boda na hakuna vijana wenye wananga kazi, you know, hizo barabara supu pali penye wanaume watry kunishika matako, penye situsiwi, you know, kutakuwa na other challenges of course lazima, but kwanza tutoke huku. It's also difficult with the kind of life I've decided to live, because after this town I want to move to another town too. So sijui, ni ngumu. Sometimes I feel like crying, but there's no time to cry. That time can be used to make money, be used to rest. Yeah, today I got to sleep for like an hour. Oh my god, after coming back from work, before doing my dishes, I slept for an hour. I felt so good. I feel rested, so yeah, nice. I'm just praying that I just nipate system ya biashara yangu, so that niweze kuscale, nipate more customers, na more high paying customers more than the low paying ones. Nikuwe na at least consistent customers, you know, like 20 per day or at least 30 per day. 30 per day. That would be nice. Pate watu wa kunisaidia kufanya kazi, nipate tu vitu kwa nyumba. Nikuwe na system ndio nataka, so yeah. System. Have you seen I don't know, is it something ya kitambo ama ya recently, kale kasichana Kanini, Alice Kanini, something, I don't know. Kasichana kalienda online OnlyFans come. Yani after a few years lazima kuwe na these things, and there was this lady, you remember Shakila? Yeah, the one who fucked herself with a remote. There's something about them that talks to me. There's an allure to them. There's something very admirable, I would say, about them resisting. Just resisting and rebelling, and just there's something interesting about them, like giving a middle finger, fuck you to society. I know, yeah, morals and foundations and but for somebody to be that confident, apologize, there is something about it, and I speak to a certain personality in me, and ningependa kuwa so, like, yeah, I don't care, that kind of personality, and yes, easy reach. So, it's the same thing like when you watch a movie and you relate with the villain. Yeah, that's the kind of thing, and I feel about this lady, these girls. Very interesting. So my topic of the day is don't go around handing trust to everybody. Treat everybody as if they are a suspect of whatever. Because nimekuja kuelewa hii dunia iko na watu wabaya. Hii dunia ni mbaya. So sometimes hata ninashindwa kiaje tunazaanga, tunapata watoto. Kwa nini? Why would we do that? Inakaa sadistic. Why would you see this world and still have babies? But then ndio kitu imekuwa ikifanywa over the years, so I don't know. I guess it's I don't know, Miss Jui. I really can't say that I know. But yeah, the world is really bad. People are bad. People are bad. When you walk this world, just walk expecting the worst from people. I am halfway there. No, naanza kuona watu ni wabaya. So after kuremindiwa leo, lazima niendelee kuona hivyo. People are bad. People are bad. People will lie to you. And you know, it's not like written hapa. Ama hapa. Hakuna. Yani wewe tu kuwa selfish. Kuwa focused on you. Ku expect the worst of people and trusting no one. Literally no one. Knowing that everybody is going for themselves. And so you also go for yourself. I could have avoided the things that easily happened there, but nilikuwa in a moment yenye sometimes tu unajipatanga ime happen. So hiyo ndio lesson kubwa nililearn. Stop handing out trust. I think so many things can be handed if we were less so many things can be avoided if we were less trusting. If we trusted people less. If you trusted your boyfriend less. If you went around thinking that everybody's out to get you, but then you'll be paranoid. Lakini nafunzika tu kila siku. I'm learning every day. I'm learning. People are not good. People are not good. People are bad. People are really, really bad. Really, really bad. They're just walking around. You know, it's not written on their face. It's just you who has to be. And you know, I felt these things. I just ignored them. That's the worst that can happen. That's the worst thing you can do. Ignore your instinct. Your intuition. Ignore it. So yeah. Starudia. Nishafunzwa. Now I have to go back a few steps and nilikuwa nisha make. Ni sawa. I will do my best. Kuendelea hivi. Men are less trusting because men understand dunia in a primal level. Because men are even more capable of harm than women, right? Mwanaume anakuua haraka. So they're also able to see easy vitu haraka more than a lady. Ni hurting that as a girl I'm hustling and I'm trying to make it, and then this man finds me and takes advantage of me. Ni kama akona wivu, ni kama anasikia that dem kupata pesa, anasikia uchungu. No, they are so jealous of women. Men are jealous of women. Ni utu sijui kuna wanaume wako sawa na wakutana nao. Nimekutana nao. Obviously si kila mtu amenifanyia hivi, but hawa ni wako na wivu. How can you be jealous of women? See, you're men. See, you're better than us. You are created first. You are the providers and the protectors. You are mnakuwa jealous. But then again, this is something I have to accept. That men are jealous of women. So weird. So weird. Tukiona na hustle au kama 200 Kenya nitapata jioni, nataka kuninyang'anya. Hiyo ni weird. So weird. So weird. So fucking weird. Ndio wapendi wanawake wenye wanawake, wenye wako na pesa. tatu wa kunyang'anya ukue zero. What is that about? What is that about? It's so weird. A man being jealous of a woman. It's so weird. So weird. It is so weird. But even though, oh, somebody is watching. Sikuwa nimenotice. Hello, PMC Mabior. Wow, that's a unique name. Hello, hi. I'm actually about done. I'm sorry you've come late. If you would like to see what I talked about, you just have to go to the video and watch. I was talking about, stopping, stop handing out trust. That if we were less trusting of people, we will be less surprised by the things that happen, and deception will be at a low. Because if you get out of the world thinking the worst of human beings, you are less prone to being deceived, because human beings are deceptive. Everybody is looking out for themselves, so you also look out for yourself and you'll be less susceptible to deception. And I gave my story of how I was deceived today, so you can go and check it out. Comment and tell me what you thought about it. So my name is Vanessa WO. I think you know that if you're following me, and I think if you're watching my live, you're following me. I normally do this every day. I come here and I talk about the lessons that I've learned on whatever day I'm here. I'm trying very hard to be very disciplined with this, very consistent, because I want to grow here, and I want to also check myself that I can grow, that I can be disciplined, that I can be consistent. So yeah, keep me accountable, join my lives, comment, and yeah, let's see where I'll be at the end of the month, at the end of 3 months. Just keep going. Bye, have a good night. Tomorrow, after the adventure of the day that will be, I'll come here and we'll do this all over again. Bye.